Hi students, this is A. Mandari Kumar Rajesh. In this video, we are going to discuss a topic, structure of TMV virus, that is tobacco mosaic virus, and we are going to discuss structure of T4 bacteriophage. Before that, I would like to give you some important information about the viral genome. Generally, virus contains the nucleic acid, either DNA or RNA, that is the genetic material is either RNA or DNA. So, virus contains the genetic material either DNA or RNA. Then, the nucleic acids are linear or circular in nature. The nucleic acids are linear or circular in nature. Linear or circular in nature. Then, normally the nucleic acids are present in single unit. The nucleic acids are present in single unit, but in some viruses like influenza virus or wound tumor viruses, the nucleic acids are in segments. The nucleic acids are in segments. Once again, I repeat that statement. Normally, the nucleic acids are present in a single unit. But in the case of wound tumor virus or influenza virus, the nucleic acids are present in segments. So, this is a structure of influenza virus. It contains segment of nucleic acid. It contains different segments of nucleic acid. So, in this segment, you can find influenza polymerase. Then viral RNA, then nucleoprotein. Likewise, it has different segments. So, in wound tumor virus or influenza virus, the nucleic acids are present in segments. Then, the virus which possess DNA as the genetic material, they are called as deoxyvirus. Deoxyviruses. The virus which possess DNA as the genetic material, they are called as deoxyviruses. Whereas in the case of the virus which possess RNA, they are called as riboviruses. Then majority of the animal and bacterial viruses are possess the DNA. But some exceptional cases are there. For example, HIV is an animal virus. But it contains the genetic material RNA. So, majority of the animal and bacterial viruses possess DNA as the genetic material, but the HIV virus is an exceptional virus because it contains RNA as the genetic material. Then plant viruses possess always RNA, but in some exceptional cases like cauliflower mosaic virus, it contains DNA. So, plant viruses mostly contains RNA, but in case of cauliflower mosaic virus, it contains DNA as the genetic material. Then the nucleic acid may be single-stranded or double-stranded. Then on the basis of nature of nucleic acid, the viruses can be classified into 4 categories. They are single-stranded DNA, example parvoviruses. Then double-stranded DNA, example bacteriophages. Then single-stranded RNA, example TMV. Then double-stranded RNA. Example, wound tumor viruses. Wound tumor viruses. So, viruses can be classified into 4 categories based on the nature of nucleic acid. The first one is single-stranded DNA. Example, parvoviruses. The second one is double-stranded DNA. Example, bacteriophage. The third one is single-stranded RNA. Example, TMV virus. Then the fourth category is double-stranded RNA. Example, wound tumor viruses. So that's all about the viral genome. Let me tell you the structure of TMV virus, tobacco mosaic virus. Let me teach you the structure of TMV virus. Before that, I would like to give you some more information about the tobacco mosaic virus. That is, who discovered the tobacco mosaic virus, in which plant, and how they transmitted from one plant to other plants. What are the vectors which used for the transportation, then what are the symptoms which shown by the plant which get affected by that virus. Like this point I am going to tell you. First, the virus which was discovered by the scientist Dmitry Ivanovsky in the year 1892. In the year 1892. So the TMV virus was first discovered by the Dmitry Ivanovsky in the year 1892. Then the healthy plant get affected by the virus through the vectors like aphids or locust. So these are all insect. Aphid means the bug. Aphids means the bugs. Locust means they are short-horned grasshoppers. So the virus can transmit from one plant to another plant through this insects. Then if a plant get affected by the TMV virus, it shows the symptoms like discoloration of leaf. That means the removal of chlorophyll along the veins. So then it shows one process called molting. Molting means it contains spots on the leaf, spots or smears on the leaf. That spots looks green in color, and that symptom is called, and that disease is called mosaic disease, Then the virus affect that leaf, and that leaf get twisted, that is distortion. Distortion means that leaf get twisted. Then the leaf curling downward. The leaf get curling downward. So the yield of the tobacco plant get reduced, and that market value also get reduced. The yield of the tobacco plant get reduced, and market value of the tobacco plant also reduced, because the useful part of that commercial part of the plant is leaf, tobacco leaf. So the disease which affect that leaf, so the commercial value of that plant is get reduced. Then I am going to tell about the structure of TMV virus. So TMV is a cylindrical or rod-shaped virus. TMV is a cylindrical or rod-shaped virus. So this is the external view of TMV. So you can observe a cylindrical or rod shape. This is the view, that is the broken view virus, which shows the capsid, that is the protein coat, and the nucleic acid. This is the broken view of TMV virus, which shows the protein coat and RNA. So this is the external view. It looks like rod or cylindrical in shape. Then it is a helical virus measuring about 280 into 150 micrometer with a molecular weight of 39 into 10 to the power of 6 Daltons. So that means they are helical virus. That means the genetic material and the protein code wind around together and it looks like helical in structure. So example for helical symmetry is the TMV virus. So that RNA and the protein code wind around together and looks like helical in structure. Then the virion is made up of two constituents. What is called virion? What is the difference between virion and virus? I am going to explain the difference between virus and virion in my next video. So virion is made up of two constituents, a protein coat. So this is the protein coat, that is the capsid, is a protein coat called capsid, and a core called nucleic acid, that is the genetic material. Capsid is nothing but the protein coat, Then the protein coat is made up of 2130 identical protein subunits called capsomeres. So this is a subunit called capsomere. So if you consider the whole protein coat as a capsid, so if you take a small piece, that is called capsomere. So 2030 identical subunit capsomeres combine to form a structure called capsid. So the subunit is called capsomere. So these capsomeres are combined to form a protein coat called capsid. So how many capsomeres present in the TMV virus? 2130 identical capsomeres. Then and they are around a central single stranded RNA molecule. So the capsomeres around which are present around the RNA molecule. Then the RNA consists of 6500 nucleotides. So nucleotides are nothing but nitrogenous bases plus phosphate plus pentose sugar. So the combination of these three things called as nucleotides. So this RNA molecule contains how many nucleotides? 6500 nucleotides. Then this RNA molecule is very important. That is, the genetic material is very important to produce this protein coat, and they are in infectious nature. If this virus want to affect a plant, it must contain this RNA to multiply. If that virus want to multiply, it needs that RNA. So the genetic material is very important to produce the protein coat and their infectious nature. So that's all about the structure of TMV virus. Let us discuss the structure of T4 bacteriophage in a minute. Let me teach you the bacteriophage. Actually, phage means eat. It is a Greek term, phagein, that means eat. So the virus which can infect a bacteria is called as bacteriophage. Virus which can infect a bacteria is called as bacteriophage, and that bacteriophage are abundant in soil, vegetables, milk, etc. So here I have written some of the important points about the T4 bacteriophage, and I have written the structure of T4 bacteriophage. So first, the T4 bacteriophage was discovered by the scientists Twat and G. Hurley. The T4 bacteriophage was discovered by the scientists Twat and G. Hurley. Then it is known as coliphages. What is called coliphages? That virus can affect the bacteria E. coli. The virus which can affect the bacteria E. coli. So that is why the bacteriophages are otherwise called as coliphages. Then most studied series of bacteriophages is T series. The most studied series of bacteriophages T series, that means T2, T4, T6, etc. So T even bacteriophages has T even, that means T2, T4, T6. So they are all even numbers. So T even bacteriophages has hexagonal head and contractile tail So T even bacteriophages has hexagonal head and contractile tail. Then T4 bacteriophages is tadpole in shape. So you can find the structure, it looks like a tadpole, the earlier stage of in the life cycle of frog. That frog looks like tadpole in their earlier stage of life cycle. So it's look like a tadpole. So the T4 edge is a tadpole shape and it consists of hexagonal head, that means it contains 6 sides, hexagonal head, then collar, the head and the tail portion, that is this portion, tail portion is connected by collar, then tail, then basal plate, then tail fibers, and it contains spikes, a sharpened portion called spikes. Then the head is hexagonal, which consists of about 2000 identical protein subunits. So this head contains 2000 identical subunits. Then the double strand DNA molecule of about 500 micrometer is tightly packed inside the head. So the DNA is about 500 micrometer and they are tightly packed inside the head. The DNA is about 1000 times longer than pages itself. So this DNA is longer than the page itself. Then how this bacteriophage which are attached to the bacterial cell wall, how this bacteriophage get affect the bacteria. So it contains head, hexagonal head, and they contain contractile tail. So in the contractile tail portion it contains the spikes, the basal plate which contains spikes and tail fibers. With the help of this spikes and tail fiber, this virus can attach on the cell wall of bacteria. Then they contain contractile tail, that means they can contract. Due to that action, the DNA, that is the genome, get insert into that bacteria. This is how the virus which affects the bacteria. This is how the virus which affects the bacteria, and they are called as T4 bacteriophages. So that's all about the today's video. If you have any doubt, please clarify with me. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.